Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Big conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us.
Good evening, and grand rising to all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Bitter Conversation. Tonight is wild. It's Wednesday. We in the building, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. First and foremost, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, y'all. Secondly, big ups to the best moderators in the game. Y'all know who they are. Lil J Bucks, Master Teacher Fox, TLS, President McKenzie, aka P-Mac. Club can't get in. Coach Ricky. Gare Bear, Big Frank, Shawnee, Core Lord, Marco, Mega Tease, L Boogie, hey, Uncle P, and my big bro, Professor Remo, bringing up the rim for show, y'all. Hey, and we can't forget about them queens. We got the first lady, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. We got Miss Star Wars Markets LLC, aka Miss Kimber, y'all. We got Big Dog. We got Chocolate Tie. We got the Queen, Miss Vanna Black. We got the beautiful Miss Asha Brooks, and last but not least, we got the Queen Goddess Miss CC Craven carefully, y'all. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Go get your Scooby snacks, go get your wraps, go get your sip of taste. Even pull the kiddos up, man. Let's have some fun for a couple hours, man. We're gonna conversate this wild ass Wednesday. We might not get too wild, but you feel me? We gonna do what it do. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, I like to collect my notes and my thoughts and get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? While I let y'all listen to the things on again without my beautiful voice on top of it. You know what I'm talking about? So, without any further ado, we're going to let y'all enjoy that.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What up, man? Yeah.
You doing?
Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bidded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got us dipping, excited to talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, roll ride views, we supersonic. Big gang is conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell the pin off the block, is where we meet. Bitter conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bitter conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers. Giving it back, the hood lovers, broadcasting live, off the block, giving it back, bitter conversation off the block, giving it back, bitter conversation off the block, giving it back, bitter conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of Beer the Conversation. I am your host, Beer Genghis Khan, aka the Con Man, BKA, Mr. BGK. Sometime motherfucker call me DJ Laster, you know what I'm talking about, on the slide. Some call me, I'm talking about Don King Khan. You feel me? It all depends on how I'm feeling that day. Hey, wild ass Wednesday, man. We in the building, y'all. What's going on? Y'all know how I like to start off every show. I like to start off every show by letting the people know, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we come in contact with on a daily basis, people we record with, our families, our extended families, and more especially our bearded conversation, bearded studios, our bearded lounge, and our bearded tabernacle family. Diablo, what up, my boy? You feel me? What's happening? Man, you know what I'm talking about? Man. And don't forget those 5 key components of life that we all should be mastering, man. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time so we can get the show started, man. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget to E40 that thing, man. And spring a little support on top, you know, because a little support go a long, 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 long way, y'all. You feel me? Hey, man, try it out. It might work out for you. If not, come on back. We can talk about it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, now let's get to it, man. Hey, man, Diablo, man, you heard from Roscoe, man? I ain't heard, man. I got a few, but man, ain't no show, no show. You know what I'm saying? The thoughts, views, and opinions of bearded conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me tonight. The thoughts, views, and opinions of bearded conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me tonight. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying undertone on edutainment. So we do emphasize and stress edutainment. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting a proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. And don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. Because we don't want you going out here robbing no banks, starting no revolts, and telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it. Because we didn't want you. You hear me? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. You talked to him yesterday, man. I got a text, you know what I'm saying, and you know about but it didn't happen. I'm waiting on him though. You feel me? Y'all, so Roscoe P back home, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Roscoe back in the city. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, so hopefully we get Roscoe back in the building one of these days, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm talking about? Come back and fellowship with the people. You feel me? We miss Roscoe. We glad Roscoe back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? It ain't been the same since Roscoe been gone. So hopefully we can get him back in the building, man, and you know, say get him acclimated and acquainted with everything we got going on since he been gone and shit. You feel me? Yeah. Hey man, big ups to the Cubs, man. They fucking finally won. Excuse my French. I mean English. They finally won a game, man. Excuse me, still getting over this little you did. So yeah, man, they down 2-1, man. Come on, Cubbies. Come on, Cubbies. Y'all gotta win this next. Come on, man. Win these next couple of games, man. I know y'all can do it, man. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You know what I'm talking about? I got y'all up in the background. You feel me, man? Showing big support. You know what I'm saying? Finally, he say finally after getting whooped. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? What it was 7-3 the other day. I'm damn. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm up here supporting the Cubs. You know what I'm talking about? Shouting them out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big up them and shit. They out there getting whooped. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't get whooped, Diablo. But look, hey, again, early today, man, they won by a run. They turned it around. They play tomorrow at 8. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we get a good turnout tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, ain't no hopefully. We need a good turnout. Because if we don't win tomorrow, we out of there. If we don't win tomorrow, we are out of there. But I know they can do it, man. Let's get it. Let's go, Cubs. Let's go, Cubs. Let's go, Cubs. Hey, man. Hold on. Sorry. Man, I can't wait till this shit get over. Your boy Trump, man. Hey, Trump say, goddammit, he want JB, that motherfucking uh uh he want JB and your boy arrested in Priska. He said he want he the man that get hold on, man. Hey, Trump wild as hell. Hold on, let me read it, man. Trump calls for J.D. Pritzker and Chicago mayor to be in prison in morning rant. I don't know if it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Who knows with Trump though, man? I don't know what he gonna do. Let's see. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You know, Trump a wild boy, man. Trump fuck around and lock their ass up, come take over the city. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. President Donald Trump called for Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson to be in prison Wednesday morning amid his administration's deployment of the National Guard members to Illinois' largest city. Chicago mayor should be jailed for failing to protect ICE officers. See, here we go with this protection of the ICE officers shit. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, though, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. Ain't that what you sent the National Guard here for? That's wild as hell, man. Now you finna lock up the mayor and the governor because they don't want to assist you in your shenanigans. You feel me? And then you already know that they not finna assist you in your shenanigans, especially if this is a blue state. Then the fucking government then shut down. The federal government and shut down because the left and the right wing or the Republicans and the Democrats couldn't get along. So you think you're gonna come to a blue state? I mean, not saying, but I get it because you know he like fuck that. I'm the president, so regardless of whatever's going on, you know, um, I'm going to assert my authority, and I feel this way. And I'm gonna say it. I know people ain't gonna like it, but I'm not saying that's. I agree, but or disagree. But if I was the president of the United States and fuck it, it's over with. Y'all done already voted for me, and y'all can't do nothing, right? If I wanted, and if I felt the need to, assert my authority, and I needed another state's National Guard to come over here to do some things that I'm trying to orchestrate, and then in the midst of that, I need that state's help. You know what I'm saying, and orchestrating and making sure, the people that I'm bringing over here safe. You know what I'm saying, I should be able to get that. You know what I'm saying. Now I don't. Now I'm not gonna say I would imprison the mayor and the governor of that state, but somebody would suffer some type of punishment or something, something would be done. But I don't know if I would put them in prison though. That's wild that shit. But even the thought, I guess, in this type of situation, because I guess the people are in a tug of war. You know what I'm saying, about this migrant and sanctuary city and all this shit situation. You know what I'm saying. I guess it wouldn't be conducive to his administration to even really attempt that. So this might just be a rant. This might be just some shitty talking. You know what I'm saying? He might not really be trying to do that. But again, there's Trump. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Trump wrote on his wall. Trump wrote on his social media platform, True Social. Governor Pritzker also. But it's crazy how he spoke on Mayor Brandon Johnson first. When Brandon Johnson ain't doing shit no damn way. He only following suit of what Pritzker won't done in the first place. He ain't. Come on, man. Come on. It ain't like he Daley or some shit. You know what I'm saying? When Daley was in office, you know what I'm saying? The governor she wasn't nobody think about them damn governors. You feel me? The mayor was running every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? The governor was just the damn face. You know what I'm talking about? Of the state. You feel me? But the mayor was running the state. You know what I'm saying? Daley was running this thing here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's how Chicago was getting down. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's why they had to get, you know what I'm saying, old Harold up out of there. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? And get them back in play. You feel me? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. And if they wasn't finna crack down on Junior, You feel me? He'll still be motherfucking man right now. He just got caught up into some shit and had to get up out of there. You feel me? I mean, truth be the truth. You feel me? Or allegedly. Okay, we're gonna say allegedly. But that's crazy though, man. You gonna put Brandon Johnson out there first. Damn, Trump. Similar to Los Angeles, California, and Washington, D.C., I'm sorry. Trump has authorized federal officers and National Guard members to deploy to Chicago to crack down on crime and protect immigration's customs and enforcement facilities, and in a defiance of a federal judge order. So now, mind you, the federal judge told the man that he can't be doing all this. But then you got Snelling, Superintendent Snelling, who says that he's not going to comply. No, no, no. What do you say? What would you say, Hurricane? If they ain't trying to comply, I'm gonna tell them no. So again, to deploy to Chicago and crack down on crime and protect with ICE, you know what I'm saying, and enforcement with ICE facilities, and in defiance of a federal judge order. Now, mind you, again, the judge told the man he can't do it. While deployed in Chicago, Homeland Security Christian Noem alleged that some of the city residents were advocating for violence against American people, and that protesters were victimizing people every day by the way they were talking. Wow. Y'all, come on, man. By the way they was talking, and y'all let Trump get up here and say the shit, and then other people in the administration get up here and say the shit that they want to say. Man, y'all crazy, man. See, they banking on motherfuckers not having no brain and people not really knowing, you know what I'm saying? Knowing nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying it's like a whole bunch of us that know some shit. You feel me? It's only a few of us that know some shit. But listen, but even out of the few that know some shit, it ain't enough of us going down there, you know what I'm saying, cracking no heads and making no noise for real. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones like us, the ones that know shit. We should be gathering up a lot of these motherfuckers that don't know and leading them to the water. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gotta make them drink. We just need them. We just need them for the numbers. We just need them for the visuals. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm learning some things about this thing here. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Especially when you're trying to, help your people out and put your people in certain places, circumstances, and shit where they need to be. Everybody ain't gonna get it. You feel me? And in that standpoint, now mind you, we doing it for them to get it, but you know what I'm saying? But to start this thing off, we don't even need you to get it. I don't even give a fuck about you getting it or not, about you even wanting it. You feel me? Just as long as I know you can serve a purpose. And it might sound cruel. It might sound fucking horrible. You know what I'm saying? It just might, to a motherfucker that don't understand nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, again, sheep has a purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? The flock got the purpose, man. You gotta put the flock about that. Hey, man, do me a favor, man. We got some people in the building, man. Everybody in the building, do your boy a favor.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, but yeah, man, Trump wild as hell, man. Let me finish reading this shit, man. Trump a wild boy, man. Johnson has refuted the White House claims that Chicago is overrun with violence, citing the data shows that the city has made significant improvements in recent years in reducing its violent crime rates. Now, according to the stats, Chicago crime rate has gone down. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy as hell, because if it went down, the initial statement about you coming here to try to stop crime or to make it go down, like, how? Don't get me wrong, man. Shit happened there, well. And I ain't trying to make it seem like motherfucker just always hear about shit. Y'all, because y'all do. And that's the shit that they put out there. Again, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that the shit don't happen, but guess what? It does. And then it just ain't about it. It ain't just us, man. But conditions and environments and situations and shit like that. Just like motherfucker complaining about ICE being in the hood. We can't be mad at ICE being in the hood. We got to be mad at we got to be mad at Brandon Johnson. We got to be mad at, look, I'll say his name first too. We got to be mad at JB Pritzker. You know what I'm saying? We got to be mad at them board members. We got to be mad at the motherfuckers who made the initial exception of trying to make this motherfucking city a sanctuary state. And they said it was here in Washington. I think I read something that here in Washington signed a decree to make this a sanctuary state. I had to go back and find that. Don't quote me on that. But see, but again, they trying to dump it on Harold. You know, man, boy, I tell you why. But hey, that's the game. That's politics, man. That's how this shit go. That's how they roll. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand. Even in the voting process or the selection of a candidate process, you still got to understand. You know, or if you in the works and you playing the game with it, you got to understand. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta know, man, there's power in money, man. There's power in money and there's power in movement. You know what I'm talking about? And when I say movement, this is some shit that we against because you know if we got a movement, you know, we gotta be a little unity in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So we got the money, we see that. You feel me? We just don't know what to do with the money. You know what I'm saying? Our financial literacy what the fuck the word I'm looking for? Our cognitive ability to think financially or understand anything financially is so fucked up, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's ridiculous, man. To be the motherfuckers that spent $1.3 trillion. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say for the sake of this conversation, we don't even spend that much. So let's just say they saying that shit to make you motherfuckers think that, you know what I'm saying? Well, okay, let's just say Trent. Let's say we spend $1 billion. Fuck it, 900 million. That's still enough fucking money, bro, to make some shit move and shake. That's still enough money to have a small economic powerhouse inside of this fucking government that we got. You feel me? You know, we get some lawyers, we go fight and take our patents back. You feel me? Even if the motherfuckers that's dead, like we get them patents to their family, or we put them patents inside of a project, you know what I'm saying, or organization that gets the descendants, you know what I'm saying, of those people, you know what I'm saying, a little percentage, you know what I'm saying, a kickback. But man, but them patents are ours. You know, start to develop a little. You know what? We ain't gonna get off into all that shit because I might be going a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? I'm going a little bit too far. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. But yeah, man, they put them in the hood because they let them in the hood. So now, you know, you're already getting fucked with, right? But now, shit, if they come in the hood and look for them, yeah, they gonna come in the hood and see what you're doing. You know, especially if you're gang affiliated, they already said it, man. If you're gang affiliated, you know what I'm saying? They consider it as a terrorist act. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, they're looking for all you motherfuckers, man, that's doing that shit, selling them drugs, man. You know, they trying to put that shit under the terrorist act, bro. And if they putting that shit under the terrorist act, man, and they catch motherfuckers, man, they gonna ship you out to the same place they taking them immigrants. Then you're gonna be lost in the system. Lost in the system. Once you off this soil, shit, ain't no lawyer. Ain't no help. Just like that motherfucker they took out of Baltimore wrong. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? He had immunity or some shit. Then all of a sudden he wound up being a fucking gang leader and they shipped his ass off. I ain't heard from that man since. Didn't hear from him then when I was reading the articles about him, but shit, I already knew what was going on. A lot of them people. And I heard, you know what I'm saying? They dropped if they do take your ass to the border, this rip, what they doing is they telling your ass to walk a certain way, walk north. You feel me? And motherfucker turning around, trying to do some other shit. They, you know what I'm talking about? You know? I don't know how true that is, but you know, it's what I heard. The Trump administration, they are completely delusional right now. And what they are promulgating in this particular moment are not just unconstitutional measures, but they're dangerous and reckless, Johnson said on Saturday doing an appearance on MSNBC. It's anti what? Antithetical. Okay, it's antithetical to who we are as a nation. This president has worked hard to relegate a civil war. And we're not going to stand for it. And I've been saying that though. I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, Trump wild as hell, man. I've been saying that shit that you know what I'm saying, if he keep doing this shit, you know, everything gonna implode on itself, man. It's gonna implode on itself. You know, and hopefully, you know, he got enough wherewithal, man, to you know what I'm saying, pull it back, man. He got enough wherewithal to pull it back. Hey, and breaking news though, man, this shit crazy, man. This shit wild, bro. Somebody that tricked on our boy, man. Somebody that tricked on him, man. Dan Groves, man. The last of that Louisiana 10, y'all. They caught him in Atlanta, man. They caught the man in Atlanta, man. They said it was a standoff and he was hiding under a damn crawl space, man. God damn. Hey, man. I want to know who told on my boy, man. I want to know who told on my boy. He ain't my boy per se personally, but you feel me? Hey, man, he was running away from them pigs for a minute, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Hey, he was doing this thing, though, man. He, you know, however he outsmarted them peoples, man. He outsmarted them peoples for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I was just messing with my blood on my blood and say, man, whoever he was staying with, that's who turned him in. You know what I'm saying? Probably got in an argument, you know what I'm saying, with a female or his partner. Some motherfucker probably was just getting tired of him being that type shit, you feel me? Wasn't getting nothing out of it. You know what I'm talking about? And by now they said they had raised that motherfucker up to 50,000. The reward, you know what I'm saying, for any information leading to his capture, 50,000. Now, honestly, that ain't no money, man. That ain't no money, man. You know, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, we hit them type numbers, man, and don't get me, and that ain't no life changing numbers. That 50,000 could be spent in a day. And what's crazy is, shit, you can't even get no crib off that. You know what I'm saying? If you want a decent crib, you gotta be, I mean, and I'm talking about a decent crib for a motherfucker that's just, you know what I'm talking about, on the low end, leasing, you know what I'm saying? Like high threes, you know what I'm saying? Mid fours. I'm talking about 369, about 459, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For a decent little something. You feel me? Especially if you got a nice size family. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy, man. So yeah, man, 50,000, man. So that, but I listen, I don't know if somebody told on him or tricked on him or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna read the article, but you know, they ain't gonna say if somebody tricked on him or not. But more than likely, man, that's just a scenario. You never know. It would shit. Somebody probably just who knows. Let's say a months-long search for the only Louisiana inmate still on the run after Audacious May jailbreak ended Wednesday when authorities say they found him hiding in a crawl space beneath an Atlanta home, bringing home, I'm sorry, bringing the last of the 10 escapees into custody. Now, how the hell they, come on, man. Come on, man. Derrick Rose, 28, convicted of murder and facing possible life sentences. Life sentence before inmates escape through a hole behind a toilet in New Orleans jail. He had the most violent criminal record of the group, and the authorities offered a 50,000 reward for tips leading to his capture. A SWAT team spent hours searching the house for Groves after obtaining a warrant. Deputy U.S. Marshal Brian Fair said they couldn't find him. They had to deploy gas multiple times in the house and basement, Fair said. Based on how long it took a seasoned, well-trained SWAT team to get him out, he had planned to hide for a while. A police dog eventually located him. Atlanta Police Chief Deputy Kelly Courier said in the video provided in the department, Groves, shirtless, shoeless, and shackled at his wrists and ankles, blew a kiss and grinned at the camera as he was led to the police car. Man, so you mean to tell me, man, first of all, y'all had a warrant for this home. Who the hell tricked on the man, bro? I wonder if they gonna show the person that tricked on the man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I want to know. I want to know who fuck and who crib was that he was hiding in? Who crib was that? This shit wild, bro. You been gone all this fucking what's it say, May? Well, May, June, July, August, September. You feel me? This October, man, then that 6 month run, you feel me? Like, man, Brody. And first of all, Brody, why the fuck is you in Atlanta, bro? Man, why y'all ass was bugging, bro. I'd have been motherfucking El Mexico. You know what I'm talking about? Eating tacos, sipping margaritas and tequila. You feel me? That's what the fuck I would have been at. You know what I'm talking about? And shit, and I'd have tried to figure out how to get the motherfucking Canada from Mexico. You know what I'm talking about? Or something, man. We'd have had to figure out a trade route around this bitch. You feel me? Hey, brother. I wouldn't have been in no motherfucking Atlanta, bro. But don't get me wrong. Now, he was gone for a minute though. But I'd have just been there for a few, you feel me? Because I'd have been trying to figure some shit out, bro. Because man, oh man, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have just got too comfortable at one spot, even though it's hard to be on the run because you ain't really got no motherfucking spots to be going to type shit. You feel me? It ain't like you can go get a job. You got some money to do some shit with. You know what I'm talking about? You can't be on the streets hustling, the police, everybody looking for you type shit. So it'd have been hard. Now, don't get me wrong. Motherfucker probably could have bought and made a few, you know what I'm saying, your digs happen. You feel me? But you know what I'm talking about, man. You like fucking on what the crime stoppers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you plastered everywhere. You feel me? So whoever the fuck you was fucking with, man, had to be a secure individual, man, and really, you know what I'm saying, was gonna help you. You know what I'm talking about? Make these moves because they had to be super solid, bro. Because man, this is crazy. Because now, you know, it was so the house that he got caught in, right? Was this the house of somebody that he knew? Because now, if this was the house of somebody that he knew, now you done put the motherfucker who live in that crib in jeopardy. And of course, they just went home because, well, maybe not put him in jeopardy because, you know, they were the ones that snitched on him and they went home when he got caught. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker talking about they finna go to the stove type shit. Then next thing you know, 10 minutes later, the police knocking on the motherfucking door. But it was dope as hell though, because they say, man, they threw the flash bangs, motherfucking smoke grenades, all type of shit in there. You feel me? And they couldn't flush him out. They said they were searching for a minute. You feel me? Hey, he was doing his thing, holding strong. Fucking dogs, man. Damn. See, and if they was there for hours though, it wasn't like he can come out and try to get the fuck on type shit. You feel me? Damn. See, motherfucker motherfucker got too comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying this shit would have worked, but I'd have probably tried to figure out a map out of something, bro. You feel me? You supposed to have plan for them dogs and that nose type shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Or something to throw the dog off type shit, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to figure that shit out. But they said they was all in the basement and shit and couldn't find shit. But how did they look to what the fuck was he at? Because they say he was in a crawl space. Like, what the fuck was he at inside of a crawl space though? That's crazy. Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry applauded law enforcement for putting all 10 escapees back where they belong behind bars in a post on X. Oh my goodness. The tip that led to his capture came through New Orleans Crime Stoppers Fair said several people appeared to be helping Groves, and could face charges for aiding and abetting. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Morrell said at a press conference Wednesday, adding that Groves is scheduled to be in court in Georgia Thursday for a hearing of extradition. Yeah, so now, yeah, right, because you know Atlanta called him, so you know they gonna give him up. What's going on, Miss CC? You know they gonna give him up. You know. I don't even know why they going to court, man. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. See, well, because you gotta go through the proper channels on their part. What's going on, my boy? ML in the building. So you gotta go through the proper channels on their part. So since he got caught by the Atlanta PD, you know what I'm saying? So when he go to court Thursday in Georgia, you know what I'm saying, they gotta sign some papers, you know what I'm saying, of course, in order for him to get extradited. But we already know that they're gonna give his ass up, you know what I'm saying? Now, see, well, no, I doubt it. This ain't back in the day. This ain't where my state can, you know what I'm saying, outshine your state type shit. When they ain't even know that. Yeah, Atlanta gonna give him up. You know what I'm saying? Facts. They most definitely gonna send his ass back to Louisiana. So But again, they got to go to the proper protocols. But still in all though, he was already escaping from jail from a murder sentence where he could possibly be facing life. So even if he did have a lawyer, he couldn't wiggle his way out of this one. You know what I'm saying? Because he already was on on this charge, and then escaping the motherfucking Paris jail in New Orleans, the New Orleans Paris jail. So just like it wasn't looking good for him nowhere. Either way it went, it wasn't looking good for him, y'all. It wasn't looking good for him. Hey, but big up to the man for, fucking around and getting up out of there for them 5 months. You know what I'm talking about? In a couple of days. You feel me? That was wild. So it said the home garage door was collapsed inward Wednesday afternoon as police blocked off the scene. The brick house on a sloping lawn surrounded by trees is in the neighborhood besides Tyler Perry Studios, one of the nation's. Whoa, wait, hold on. Let me wait a minute. Well, hold on. Let me read this again, y'all. The home garage door was collapsed inward Wednesday afternoon as police blocked off the scene. The brick house on a sloping lawn surrounded by trees is in a neighborhood beside Tyler Perry Studios, one of the nation's largest movie production facilities. Inside the home, police also found a pistol and 15 rounds. I'm sorry, a pistol and 15 pounds of marijuana, Morrell said. Oh my God. Hey, see, see what I say. I say, man, look, it's gotta be hard, to do what he doing, cause you motherfucker that you messing with gotta be solid. And if they ain't solid, man, it's a few things that you could be doing, but then I don't know if you want to be doing that because you gotta be out in the streets and all with the police and all that. But apparently, man, he was able to, finesse something, bust a few moves, I'm talking about, got him a little pistol, you feel me? Just in case shit got a little shaky, you feel me, and got him some little weed. So he probably was feeding himself and I'm talking about? He probably was moving around, doing what he was doing, making a few little jugs, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, who knows? He probably stuck up a motherfucker and got all that and was probably trying to use that to get what he needed to get to, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? You feel me? Who knows? Like, but if a motherfucker hadn't got down on him, man, I think he probably would have got up out of here. I don't know. He probably would have got up out of here. But then, hey, and see, and see, good thinking. He in a neighborhood out there with Tyler Perry Studios at. You know what I'm saying? He out there where, you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe it was an Airbnb, maybe it wasn't nobody crib. But they did say, you know what I'm saying, they possibly got, you know what I'm saying, some motherfuckers who was probably helping them. But hey, he picked a nice spot. You know what I'm saying? He picked the area that, he knew he wasn't gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? Not too many N-words, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Not too many of them type folks, you feel me? Where motherfuckers be, you know what I'm saying, looking and whispering and talking. You know what I'm saying? You see, because I was just on Blood Channel, Monkey Man, and one of the guys was like, man, he had to use binoculars to see that what was going on. So I mean neighbors ain't really, you know what I'm talking about? Well, if it's in a little cul-de-sac area or some shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? But man, like maybe he was in a little Airbnb, you know what I'm saying? Put up somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, hey. And listen, he probably already had motherfuckers out here making moves for him, or you know what I'm saying, or because of who he was. So Grove's attorney, he already got an attorney. Peter Freeberg, I'm sorry, said he had not spoken with his client and has declined to comment. He was appointed to represent Groves by the Orleans Public Defender conflict panel. Oh shit, yeah. So literally, all I know is that the alert from the city of New Orleans saying he was arrested in Atlanta. Freeberg said the other 9 inmates were recaptured within 6 weeks of the May 16 breakout, most inside of the Orleans Parish city limits. Escapee mother reacts to his capture. I'm all messed up. I'm just trying to talk to him, said Groves' mother, Stephanie Groves, who spoke to the Associated Press after learning about the arrest online. Fighting tears. Hey man, these people. Oh my goodness, well, shit. Hey, I ain't gonna say that, man. I ain't gonna laugh at that. Mom might be hurt though. You feel me? There's some crazy ass shit though. Man. And listen, man. I know. Hold on. I'm gonna finish reading, then I'm gonna get into that. because I want to talk about some wild ass shit that I heard. Even though for some motherfuckers that you shouldn't be listening to anyway. I ain't gonna say you shouldn't be, but you know what I'm saying, motherfucker that you shouldn't really necessarily be getting all your information on life from. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Fighting Tears, she said she had to urge her son. She had urged her son to surrender peacefully and didn't know why he went to Atlanta. She said her family had been followed and watched by the law enforcement since the breakout. I'm glad it's over with, she said. Of course, he was going to get caught. Come on, man. No faith in my boy. But listen, so and that's fucked up. That's see, like she say, her whole family was getting followed by the police. Hey man, we got some people in the building, man. Hit that like button for me.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, Groves had been convicted of second-degree murder in 2024 for opening fire on a family block party on Mardi Gras day, killing 2 people and injuring others. He faces life imprisonment without parole. Groves and the 9 others yanked open a facility cell door, squeezed through a hole behind a toilet, scaled the barbed wire fence, and vanished into the night. It is one of the largest jailbreaks in recent U.S. history. Come on, man. So you mean they yanked open a cell door? Get the fuck up. Even this, like y'all know that shit was set up and planned, and somebody did this shit for them. But we ain't gonna go there, right? So their absence wasn't discovered until the morning head count hours later. Inside the cell, investigators found the arrow drawn toward a hole and a taunting message. Too easy, LOL. Come on, man. What the fuck? Why would you even do that though? I'd have let them found out. They'd have had to search and find the hole. Whoever did that shit was a dingbat. They're not saying that they wasn't gonna find it any fucking way, but come on, man. Cause that could have got you hurt. You feel me? Like little shit, simple shit like that could have got one of their ass hurt and killed if they'd have got found. You feel me? Motherfucker don't be liking that type shit when you taunt them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, even though it shouldn't be like that, but you know what I'm saying? That little type of shit right there could have got one of their ass, you know what I'm saying, off. You feel me? You gotta be cool. So all officials later blamed ineffective cell locks and said that the lone guard monitoring them was getting food during the escape. But the authorities insisted the escape may have been an inside job. Of course it was. A jail maintenance worker was arrested for allegedly helping them escape by turning off the water to the toilet. His lawyer said he was simply unclogging it and was unaware of the plot. Another former jail employee identified as Grove's girlfriend, oh my goodness, is accused of helping him coordinate the breakout. Well, I don't know if y'all can necessarily do that, but see, now the story that I heard, now mind y'all, listen to what they saying here. His lawyer said he was simply unclogging it and was unaware of the plot. Now, the story that I originally read, they said that the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, one of them had you know what I'm saying, had him by the neck. You feel me? And made him cut the ward off. Now, did they make him cut the fucking ward off, or was he just simply unclogging some shit? Come on, man. It's been too many stuff, bro. I'm telling y'all, and if y'all go back, matter of fact, I'll probably have to do that shit myself and watch the show and go back some months back, you know what I'm saying? And watch when I was talking about it, when I read the articles on it. Now all of a sudden he was just unclogging. What? Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, it was an inside job. We know it was an inside job. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we found out who exactly, you know what I'm saying, did it, maybe not. But yeah, we know it was an inside job. And it probably wasn't meant for all 10 of them to escape neither. You feel me? That's why all their ass got caught. You know what I'm saying? Or we're going to get caught. You feel me? Regardless of whatever, because unless they got their ass up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? And Derek, you should have got your ass up out of here. You had 15 pounds, my boy. You feel me? I don't know if you had just got them 15 pounds. Listen, y'all, and I'm not advocating for none of that type shit, but I'm just saying if you're going to do some shit and you're able to do it, you got to be a little bit quicker than that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying, well, don't keep it 100, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta keep it real. You feel me? Because if it was me and I was in that situation, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do shit the right way. You gotta do it smart. Not saying that I would ever be in it, you know what I'm saying? The universe would be it that I would have to be in a position like that or a predicament like that or a situation or a circumstance where it would have to come to the type of shit me bringing that. No. We ain't doing none of that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man, come on, man, 15 pounds, man. Come on, bro. You supposed to been dumping that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hitting motherfuckers up, trying to get a fake passport, getting up out of here, Brody. Facts, you should have been getting up out of here. You feel me? So let's go. Hundreds of officers scoured New Orleans, using phone records and hundreds of tips to quickly track down some of the men. At least 16 people, many of them friends or relatives, were arrested on felony charges of helping the fugitives before or after the jailbreak by providing food, cash, transport, and shelter. One escapee was captured in Baton Rouge after allegedly hiding in a vacant house his friend had been hired to pay. Two others were caught in Texas after a high-speed car chase. Anton Massey, one of the last fugitives to be recaptured, allegedly posted photos and videos on social media while on the run. Orleans Parish Sheriff Susan Hudson, who was largely blamed, who has largely blamed the breakout on the lockups ailing infrastructure, has faced heavy criticism from state and local officials over handling of the escape and management of the jail. Even if that motherfucker was built solid tight, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. They didn't chisel that shit out of there. Come on, man. Now you trying to make it seem like the jail just falling the fucking apart and they just chiseled them right. They just, come on, man. Because let me tell you something. Because even if they did, that shit took some time. It had to take time in order to chisel a fucking prison wall. Like, come on, man. Like, now don't get me wrong though, because you know we can't go into to the courtroom with common sense. Big shout out to my brother. You can't go into the courtroom with common sense. Common sense ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's inside of a courtroom. If you don't know the law, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know the terminology, you don't know the speech, you don't know how to act, you don't know how to stand. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know how to reference, bring up whatever you need to do. Yeah, it just ain't gonna help you. It just ain't gonna. Oh shit! Speaking of my brother, man, did I just talk him up? I think I just talked him up. What happened, kid?
What was that?
I can't hear you though. It look like you froze on screen. Okay, froze. Yeah,
No,
because you got.
I'm trying to get you off. Yeah. Hold on. No, I'm trying.
We see you. We just can't hear you.
Either I'm tripping or do my shit look like paper or something. Like,
Okay, there we
Excuse
go.
me.
Yeah, there we go. I was in the wrong spot in the
Can't hear you, my
motherfucker.
boy. I know you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but I can't hear you. Yeah, but we can't hear you. I don't know what you did.
You can't hear me?
It don't look like you're on mute though. It don't look like you're on mute. Go into your audio and see what's going on.
Test it. Can you hear me now?
You got him a laptop, don't know how to act and shit. You know yeah. Mm-hmm.
This shit. I stick these
Well, yeah,
boys
man. Let me
in.
get back while he fixed his motherfucking problems. Let me get back to this. So many of the men were in jail waiting on I'm sorry. Many of the men were in jail awaiting sentences on trials of violent crimes, including murder. The 9 other men pleaded not guilty to escape charges in July, appearing via video from Louisiana State Penitentiary. Whoa. They said they weren't guilty. They pleaded not guilty. That's crazy. Everyone is entitled to due process, Morrell said. But there's a video. There's a video of these detainees running out of the jail in the middle of the night. They were not heading to court hearing. Orleans Parish District Attorney Jason Williams held the end of the search and said prosecutors will pursue every available legal avenue against Groves. All 10 men are charged with simple escape, punishable by 2 to 5 years in prison, on top of their original counts. Groves was booked in Fulton County Jail in Atlanta on Wednesday afternoon. He is charged with being a fugitive from justice Oh my God, a fugitive from justice. That's crazy. Not of justice, but from. He's charged with being a fugitive from justice. Hey, boy. See, that's what I say, man. Y'all, when we read this shit, boy, y'all got to pay attention to the shit that they say and how they write this shit and how they put it down. Because if you don't, you'll miss a whole motherfucking lot. From and of is two different motherfucking things. And listen, and see, that was a simple catch. See, look, that's why they fucking got motherfuckers reading on third grade reading levels, because motherfuckers don't know how to discern and decipher and infer and use context and build reference to shit. You know what I'm saying? See, our comprehension is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I'm dead ass. Like, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying I ain't, I ain't gonna make too much major nothing about it, that little statement, but it's always some shit. Every time I read the article, it's always crazy shit that they say. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
But
why
yeah,
I
the
be
charge with being
like
a
that with
fugitive from justice, jail record show. You know what I'm saying? Not the public, not the people, not the fact that we know that this motherfucker supposedly escaped from jail. Like, but yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. But damn, man, I ain't gonna even lie on, man. Oh, I hate, man. Damn, I hate that call my boy, man. Like he was doing this thing, man. But hey, all good things got to come to an end, I guess. You know what I'm saying? All good things must come to an and unfortunately, man, his good thing that ran out. Man, Monkey Man, get your sound back, because I was telling the people how you were saying, motherfucker tricked on him. You know what I'm talking about? You think the motherfucker he was staying with. See, but look, so as I read the article, when I read the article, the article say, God damn it, that, you know what I'm saying, when they ran in the crib, they found the pistol, you know what I'm saying, some rounds and like 15 pounds. You feel me? So, and then they say this motherfucking crib was right next door, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood where Tyler Perry Studios was. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Little house, little lawn on the hill, you know what I'm talking about, house on the hill with trees around it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
that little spot looked nice as hell. Like whatever.
Man, we gotta fix your sound, man. Hold on, let me see.
It's my
Mute.
Let me put my
headphones on. We gotta fix your sound. We can't hear
hold
you,
on,
man.
give me a second anyway, cause I probably done rolled me one up.
If you can hear me, I know it ain't me.
What you hear? You hear static or something? Oh.
The Monkey Man and got the laptop, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to act. Look, got a little shit in the background and shit, but can't get to that. Man, you were just talking. You just had the sound going, Brody. I was just, you know what I'm saying, blood on your live. You feel me, for a couple minutes. Why I wasn't live, man? Damn, man. But yeah, man. Damn. They caught the brother, man. Oh, but like I was gonna say, man, listen, man, y'all gotta realize, man, when y'all doing this shit, man, that should affect a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And then even the people that want to help you, because you family, because you whatever, you know what I'm saying? Putting them in that type of predicament, man. Man, come on, man, that should be wild. And don't get me wrong, man, I'm not knocking a motherfucker for helping their people. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. Even I guess if it calls for you to, you know what I'm saying, do things like, about do things against what the law tells you not to do. And I'm not telling y'all to do shit like that or do things like that. No, most definitely I'm not. I would never tell y'all to put yourself in a situation, you know what I'm saying, that could potentially put you behind. You know what I'm saying? No type of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even do that. You feel me? But what I am saying is that I ain't mad at you if you're that individual, you know what I'm saying, who would do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't look at you no differently. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just me personally. Now, another person, I don't know how they feel about it. Me personally. But to the brothers, you know what I'm saying, or the sisters that's, you know what I'm saying, out here that's doing shit like to put themselves in these situations where they gotta get locked up, man. Man, that shit mentally fucks up everybody that love you, bro, especially when you fucking with people like that, man. And you on the outside and I can see if you was an introvert serial killer ass motherfucker and wasn't nobody fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? But man, especially when man, your family love you, everybody love you, you know what I'm saying? And you that motherfucker, man, and now you're gone, bro. That shit fuck with everybody, bro. Like, man, we gotta make better choices and decisions, man. Listen, and then I was watching some shit, man. Matter of fact, I was watching fucking and of course, again, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, dumb shit. Like I say, something you wouldn't necessarily listen. But I was watching 607 on KB Nene, little chick from Chicago, and
Yeah, I fuck with 607.
who the fuck else was it? Man, I guess it was Bob, whatever the dude name is. And they was like, Bob was like, he ain't never been to jail, you know what I'm saying, or no prison or something like that, right? And they was talking about some man, well, you know, you gotta go to jail because going to jail, you know what I'm saying, that's what helped make you a man. I'm like, what the fuck? He like, no, what the fuck I need to go to jail to help make me a man for? Like, that's some shit. Like, he say, man, I had uncles and people. He says, nah, what the fuck? I'm not doing that. And I'm listening to this shit like, y'all got to be the stupidest motherfuckers. Like, no, going to jail don't make you a man, bro. That's not gonna teach you how to grow up. That's gonna teach you how to be a more fucked up individual. Now, don't get me wrong. You might get some brothers in there. You know, you might get your Christian brothers in there. You might get your Muslim brothers in there. You might get your Hebrew or whoever that they turn their lives around and they really mean it. You know what I'm saying? And they really pushing that shit for real. You know what I'm talking about? And I mean, you just might, you know. But then again, though, you know what I'm saying? On the flip side of it, you know what I'm talking about? Especially, you know, if you're a YN, bro, and you plug, you know what I'm talking about? And you one of them, you feel me, man? That ain't the type of shit you're trying to get down with at that time, depending upon how much time you got in there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And where your mindset at. You know what I'm saying? So going to jail ain't finna help you be no better man. That is not finna help develop you, man. I disagree. Me personally, I would disagree with that. Now, I'm not saying that a person who but now if you're a person who's habitually shit, it still ain't helping you, man. Look, I disagree with that shit wholeheartedly. Going to jail is no. And you know, again, I you know, Charleston White. Remember how he used to always talk that bullshit about it's a rite of passage. Every young boy want to go to jail. Man, could you crazy than a motherfucker? No, they don't. Who thinks like that? What motherfucker want to go? Now, I ain't saying that motherfuckers don't see these niggas out here selling drugs with the fast cars, nice clothes, and be like, man, I want to do that type shit. You feel me? But that's that young man, young undeveloped man. That's that not knowing that there's consequences and repercussions to something behind that shit. And don't get me wrong, from that and from that point, from that inception, when you got that type of shit in your mind and you don't get nothing else to develop your mind and keep you away from that, that's what you project and that's what you tunnel vision toward. So even as you get older, guess what? You think it ain't no consequences or repercussion, and now your dumb ass is in a grave, or your dumb ass is steady going in and out of motherfucking jail. Like, goddamn it, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
And that's not what you're supposed to be.
Come on, Blood. I need you right now, Blood. I need you to get this motherfucking mic straight. But bro, and again, man, I'm not saying that there's not no good brothers inside of that place. You feel me? But I'll never tell a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that was some wild shit to me, man. That was crazy as hell, bro. Nah, don't get me wrong, man. I know we fuck around sometimes. We do bullshit for content and all that type crazy shit. But bro, that's some shit that bro. You feel me? That listen, now. I wouldn't even do that no skit type shit to tell no motherfucker no shit like that, bro. No, and don't get me wrong, they all grown on the panel and shit, and they just talking shit, whatever the case may be, but they were telling them to. But nah, man, because that audience, your audience is little motherfuckers, man. Your audience is what we call the YNs, the YCs, the YAs, the Y whatever the fuck. You feel me? The youth. You know what I'm saying? The youth. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get me wrong, you got some older individuals, you know what I'm saying, that's dingbatting, you know what I'm talking about, out here too. But youth is the primary audience, man. And they hear shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't hear that science shit that you dropping. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hear that, oh, I ain't gay. Motherfuckers see that. I mean, you looking up at this guy, motherfuckers ain't listening to the information and some of the knowledge that you bring, even if you are saying, well, I bring it this way and I try to do it this way and I be funny and I, make myself the butter. Motherfucker ain't listening to none of that shit, bro. And if it is, it's about 2 of them. The same way motherfuckers ain't listening to my positive message when we come up here and talking, don't bullshit. You feel me? The same way motherfucker ain't listening to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When they hear it. They know when they hear it, that's why they avert it. But yeah, man, I don't think no young man or no young woman need to go to no type of prison system to learn how to be no fucking man or no woman. You feel me? Well, they was talking about men, but you know,
Unless
I'm
it's scared
just, you know,
straight
putting it all around the
program.
board. That's crazy, man. That was an insane comment. You know what I'm saying? But guess what though? People out here think like that. You know what I'm saying? People out here think like that. You know, and if I was privy to be part of that conversation, I would have told them that y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have, you know, of course I would have, you know, we would have had discourse, but I wouldn't have pushed back I wouldn't have tried to make nobody angry. I'd have just stressed my point, like, but that's insane, you know,
What
because I just don't think, you know, man, shouldn't be telling nobody that. But
what
hey, it's wild as Wednesday, man. So, you know, I heard a bunch of wild shit, man. You know, you be hearing a bunch of wild shit. Shit just be, you know what I'm saying, happening. You know what I'm talking about? Damn, man, like this wild as hell. Like Monkey Man can't even get his shit together. I'm trying
what
to see
y'all
what's
about
going
came,
on with
bro?
Blood in this motherfucking
I should have got
speech.
these weak ass papers. I had to
What
run and
y'all
get.
think? Hey, Diablo, you out there? Miss Cece, you out there? I was gonna call you Miss Con, girl. Miss Cece, you out there? What y'all think, man? Y'all think motherfucker need to go to jail, learn how to be? Nah, I just that shit was crazy, man. That was crazy.
But what
That
you
was
talking about? What
crazy. Pooh
Charleston
Shiesty out here
said?
trying to fall in love with Cardi B, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Pooh Shiesty. Hey, um, what's up? Uh-oh. Deion Sanders rejects 5 million request from Sun after unfortunate setback. Colorado Buffalo's coach, Pro Football Hall of Famer Deion Sanders underwent an aspiration thrombectomy. What? Let me see. Let me get this right. An aspiration thrombectomy. Bectonomy. Hold on. Aspiration thrombectomy on Tuesday and remove blood clots from the left uh, popliteal and tibial arteries and restore circulation in his left leg. Oh my goodness. Y'all know he already lost some toes and shit, bro. Damn, Dion.
Yeah,
You
man, that's
figured
the
it out
part of
yet, brother?
playing
You
that
figured out why your
football.
shit ain't making no noise? Because I still can't hear you, man. Hold on. Let me see if I get on another wave, man. Let me see. Maybe it's me.
You still can't hear me talk?
Oh, the question was, I heard on another I was watching somebody else and they was like, you know what I'm saying, a young man need to go to jail in order to learn how to be a man.
Yeah, going to jail ain't gonna teach you how to be no goddamn
I
man.
was asking y'all, Miss CC, what did y'all think about that? What did y'all think about that?
Hell
Do you
yeah.
think that a man need to go to jail to learn how to be a man? See, I can't hear you, brother. We need to hear you. We need to hear you. We can't hear you.
You can't
I
hear
still
me?
can't hear you. Nope, I still can't hear you. Try to leave and come back. Cause you ain't on mute. Your mic ain't on mute. You ain't on mute at all.
Oh, okay. Let me drop back down. Let me drop back.
He said, "Oh no, I don't think that's true at all." Yeah, not yeah. But you know, that's that jail talk. That's that jail talk, man. But damn, Dion, man. Ooh, Dion. Y'all know he done lost toes in his foot, man. God damn, Dion. Sanders reportedly experienced visible pain and limited mobility during Colorado's 35-21 loss to TCU Horned Frogs on October the 4th, prompting immediate testing. Sanders had already experienced previous clot-related surgeries, including having 2 toes amputated in 2021, an additional procedure in 2023, plus plus a bladder cancer surgery and reconstruction earlier this year. Damn. Hey man, big ups to Dion though, bro, because that man's strong, bro. He out here coaching them, man. Look, y'all was talking about Dion dedication. Dion, god damn, Dion. He done been through a lot. On Wednesday, a clip circulated on social media uh, showing a candid exchange between Dion and his son, Shiloh Sanders, shortly after the latest surgical episode. In the clip, Sanders joked that his dad should give him $5 million so that he can make sure you don't have to get surgery anymore, and offer Dion Sanders decline. Damn, his son was gonna give him $5 million so he ain't got to work. Oh, that his dad should give him $5 million so that he can make sure you don't have to have surgery. How the hell that's gonna work? He said, "I'll make sure you have the best care." Shiloh Sanders said, "I might keep about $2 million, but if you give me 5, I'll make sure you're alive." It's crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Shiloh Sanders went undrafted in April's NFL draft, signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a rookie free agent, participated in training camp and preseason, but was cut before final rosters. Yeah, that's crazy too, man. I think did nobody pick him up. I wonder if he went because they said he was supposed to have a contract with that what you call it, with the CBA shit. What up, Blotter? Did it come back? Let me.
Yo,
Nope, I can't hear you.
you still can't hear me?
Nope, still can't hear you. Go into your audio settings. See if you got something turned off or muted, or is the computer muted? See if
I
you
know.
sound muted. See if you sound muted on the computer, because you're not muted on the stream yard. See if you sound muted or turned down on the
Let me
computer.
see if it's up here.
Or go into your audio settings.
What we doing now?
Hold on. She said she can hear you.
You
You
can hear
can
me
hear
now?
Miss CC? You can hear? Hold on. Well, why I can't hear? Hold on, Bloody. Hold on. Say something. Okay, I can hear you now. I got you. That's crazy, man. See, now I can't. Yeah, you been talking all this time, everybody can hear you, but my dumb ass. What's wrong with my shit here? I shouldn't even be on that. Oh, see, that's how I told you, I knocked my shit down and shit. I probably didn't. Yeah, man.
Hey, we
But
gonna on
what?
your page. I'm shoot you when you get your lab thing together, your band lab, so I can shoot you all the music and put it on the ones we done and the ones we gonna be doing.
Okay.
I really think about doing a compilation, us doing a compilation tape.
That'll work too, shit.
The Midwest versus the Southwest.
Here you go.
Yeah, the Midwest versus the Southwest.
Yeah. We gonna kick y'all ass. We gonna have them cuts on there. Hey, but that sound like a dope. Yeah, that sound like a jam though. Midwest versus Southwest. We could do that. Yeah, in fact, we could do that. Hey, man. Well, since I couldn't hear you, now I can hear you. Your boy Derrick Groves, man. I told you, man. They got caught with a pistol and 15 pounds in the crib.
Yeah, I mean that ain't shit. I don't. Well, shit. But who weed was it? If it was his, I mean, shit. What you, nigga? You shouldn't even have 15 pounds. You at least should have a pound for you to smoke by yourself.
Well, shit, man. Like I say though, that was probably how he was. You know what I'm saying? Bopping through how he was bopping through. You feel me? You never know.
Yeah. But I could have sworn somebody said when he first he supposed been out to go hit a lick on somebody anyway. Some shit they were saying in the beginning. They're gonna talk about it when they talk about it.
So, well, if that's the case, then shit, that might have been a little lick that he hit, or it could have been some, you know what I'm saying, something along the way. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
probably got down on somebody out there, and they don't know yet.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Well, shit, if they do know, it's too late now, because shit, they got the pistol and 15 pounds in him.
And him.
And him. And then, and bro, oh shit, damn, see, you just got kicked off. They just, damn, what happened? Damn. Kicked them off, y'all. I don't know. That wasn't me. I ain't do it. I'm glad you told me you can hear him, Miss CC. You know what I'm saying? Because if you hadn't said that shit, that mean you was here. You could hear him all the damn time. Then the whole time I couldn't hear him, y'all can hear him. Why the fuck ain't my shit work, man? I'm on a whole different channel. What the fuck is going on? That was crazy. Yeah, but we don't want to know about Shiloh being a free agent. But damn, man. Okay, Dion. There we go. Let's get back to Dion. That's what I want to know about. So Deion Sanders, meanwhile, remains optimistic about returning to practice and the sideline in Boulder soon, where the 2-4 Buffaloes will look to get back on track Saturday against number 22 Iowa State Cyclones. Man, come on, man. Y'all got to do it for Coach. Y'all got to do it for Prime, man. Y'all got to do it for Prime, man. Y'all got to do it for Prime. I didn't know he was messed up like that out here. Well, you know, I ain't gonna say I didn't know he was messed up. I didn't know how to what severity he was messed up, because you always see Coach Prime limping. You know what I'm saying? You always like you always seen them limping. Always seen Coach Prime limping. Always. You know what I'm saying? You know, this was even before, you know, I knew about the 2 toes getting cut off. You know what I'm saying? But listen, big ups to Coach Prime, man, for having the dedication, man, for wanting to get back out there on that field. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, man, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got to have no more surgeries. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? If he do, the next one, they get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how that, well, I don't know how that feel, but I can only imagine how that feel. You know what I'm saying? Steady going up under that knife, steady cutting you open, steady doing this, doing that. You can't walk. That shit crazy. Then you a coach. Then you know they paid you so much money to be out there now, you know what I'm saying, man, at a time like this where, you know what I'm saying, one of the sons ain't in the league, you know what I'm saying, then another son like the backup, like it's crazy, bro. So, you know what I'm saying, don't get me wrong, I know you still Dion, but we gotta have some type of source of income and money coming in around this bitch, you feel me? Mufasa. What happened, man? Why I kick you out?
Hold on. I don't know why he kicked me out, but fuck him. I kicked myself back in. That's all that matters.
Yeah, boy. Man, I ain't know my boy Dion was fucked up like that. Well, did you know Dion was
man,
fucked
that's
up?
what I knew ever since Jackson State he was fucked up. You know, he lost a couple of toes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, that football fuck you up, dog. That football fuck you up.
Man, that football ain't got, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't blame it on football. Got to do something to do with his toes and shit, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what that's from. It's from an old football injury. I think some of that shit with my plex psoriasis on my foot. That's from nigga veins and shit. You shit, man, you get fucked up out there. And I'm just saying, I ain't even make it to the NFL, man. That's why them niggas be strung out on them pills. Niggas love them pills, boy. Mark Sanchez one of them.
Yeah, man. I'm finna go tell
Matter
my
of
son.
fact, Mark, who just played that? Was that you or was I watching that? Mark Sanchez was getting on somebody's ass. Oh, that was on Money. Was that Money show? I think that was Money. Somebody's show I was on there. Mark Sanchez, he was, I don't know what the fuck he was high on, but the nigga was jogging and just ran up on the nigga, started charging him up and shit. fucking with the Mexican man was trying to work. He fucking with his own people, and I'm glad to see more on race crimes happening. Like y'all fucking leave us alone. We got enough shit. Y'all fight yourself right now. Cause I'm gonna tell you, and watch what I tell you. The white people gonna get into it first. It's gonna start at the White House. I feel it.
They already into it, shit.
No, but I'm talking about. I think it's gonna come to a point because I remember they slung shit in there one time before. It was some years ago. They slung, or was that in another country? I think that was in another country. They were slanging them goddamn microphones. Those stands of the microphones, nigga. They was slanging them hoes through the parliament, man. Wherever the fuck they was at. But yeah, man. It's just that, and that's what I was talking about really early on my show, bro. I be feeling like we just sitting here, bro. Like I feel like we just sitting. As far as like we like, okay, so like we know what's going on. You feel me? But I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but if I feel like just because a lot of people don't know, it'll procrastinate you because you gotta do a lot of explaining. The motherfuckers ain't gonna understand.
Yeah.
But if you do it proper planning, you ain't gotta do that much explaining once it's because that's that last minute. Like when hurricanes and shit come, they say evacuate. Shit, I'm thugging it out. You know what I'm saying? I believe I can beat the storm. Shit.
Oh no, I'm getting the fuck on.
You gotta understand, if Acres Home, all these houses are made of wood. So at the end of the day, it's gonna do some shifting. It might do some tearing up, but shit. Like by the time it get to Houston, we just get a bunch of the wind. It's a bunch of the tear up shit.
Yeah, but wood easy to come up out the ground though.
Yeah, it is, but okay, so like the way downtown structured, like so most of our wind come from Galveston Way, but the way Houston structure is it's like a wind block. You know what I'm saying? With the skyscrapers and all that shit. Like have you been down there before?
Yeah, I've been in downtown Houston.
Cause it's like downtown Houston is about the most congested spot in all of Houston. That's the most congested spot in all of Houston is downtown Houston. Other than getting on the freeway around rush hour.
Yeah. Yeah, but Dion out here fucked up, man. I hope Dion get it back. Hope that, like I was just saying, man, I hope these next couple of surgeries, if he got to have some.
He got some cancer shit, I think, going on. I forgot they say.
Yeah, he had bladder cancer reconstruction surgery. You know what I'm saying? I just read the article, so he had that going on too. You know what I'm saying? On top of the 2021 and the 2023 surgery that he had. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had one for the amputation of the toes, and then he just had a aspirational vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? The tibia aspiration vasectomy.
Vasectomy.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Of the tibia on the right, no, on the left leg. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And then he had that same surgery on the right leg, and then 2 amputated toes on top of the bladder cancer reconstructive surgery.
So they finna take that whole foot. That's how they damn near was finna do Alex Smith. Alex Smith damn near got his foot fucked off like that.
Damn, Kansas City quarterback. You talking about I know that.
Yeah, that's how I think that's how Mahomes got his spot. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how Mahomes had got his spot.
Because Alex Smith did, because didn't he win a chip with them?
So this would happen. You know, he kind of fell off for the 49ers, but that one year he was going off, and then who was it?
That's
That's
when they
when they
traded
had
him.
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick, yup, and they let Kaepernick come up. Yep.
So then when they was gonna ride with Kaepernick all the way, he went down there to Kansas City, and he was doing the same thing. He started that run, but that nigga took off with it though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Mahomes, bro, that nigga there, I don't give a damn if they be in that bitch 9th seed, they going to the Super Bowl.
Oh shit. You say Mahomes just got that, but he ain't going, huh?
I just know one thing though. If everything stay right, the Eagles got their number.
Man, here you go.
Yeah, the Eagles got their number, bro. They don't have no, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Because there's only one, I know it can be done. And that's when I know you gotta see. I'm gonna tell you something. These quarterbacks today, bro, I'm gonna tell you, really, and I gotta sit down and look, but really, it's only maybe 3 solid quarterbacks that Mahomes for sure. Then
yeah, I'm gonna give you Mahomes. I'm gonna give you my boy what's his name, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, Josh Allen. But see, okay, so this is what killing me with them because they don't get past Mahomes. Like you gotta beat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about his team been on the decline for the last 2 years, and they still play with heart. They got camaraderie. It's different. You feel what I'm saying? When you play with heart and team, like that's how the Patriots won. Because nigga, name anybody else on the Patriots team other than Tom Brady on offense. I mean, you knew the little niggas, but shit.
You had Wes Welker. You know what I'm saying? You had
that nigga had 2 third receivers shining.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
nigga that's from the Woodlands, my boy from the Woodlands, I met that one time. The one time he from the Woodlands. What was the first one name? And then he had the one with the A. What's the nigga name with the A?
Yeah, damn, that's the one I can't think of. I know
Yeah,
Wes
he's
Welker.
from the Woodlands. He from the Woodlands.
And then the other little dude. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I can't think of it.
But the thing about him, he know how to put the ball there. He know how to make a move. These quarterbacks seem dumb because I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, we like you say, we got to get back to old football, dog. That shotgun shit get played out, dog. It's cool, but not every play.
Well, it ain't even that. It's just that because you can run an offense out of the shotgun, man. And I don't even think it's that. It ain't even that. Like with football, that's because it's still football. You just ain't underneath the center. But that's stopping the rush. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're coming from under the center, man, did you see how the Jaguars beat the fucking the Chiefs? The man fell, tripped over. That's another reason why that shotgun. Because you got to be quick. You got to have feet. You got to footwork. You got to get the fuck up out of there.
No, fact.
You feel me? Trevor Lawrence ass fell over. Hey, but he got back up. Oh man, see, yeah, that shit was down. See, I think this should be rigged, man. I don't know, man.
It damn well do. Because I got episodes of that on my show, on my YouTube channel.
Man, that's some of that shit just be looking like it just man. You feel me? That should be all the way set up. All the way set up. Hey, what's that shit you sent me about Adam was a lie? I watched some of it.
Man, I just want you to hear them Africans talking about this shit. I was gonna go on the panel, but I'm like, I'm not finna go up there because they saying that stupid shit. That I mean, and I don't, I understand how people want to understand something that they can't understand. You know what I'm saying? And And when it gets that deep to the point where I feel like you disrespecting what I believe in by, like, I know you're not making fun of it, but it's funny because you really want to know because of how it sounds. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 So you don't think they had no type of good they wasn't making no good points?
Man, I don't know. When Africans conversations be too, they gonna stick to their point. Like I don't think I ever seen two Africans agree on a conversation.
Well, how many Africans you know, my nigga?
I be around, bro. Like for real. And when they on their political shit, man, you better get out the way. They on their political shit.
They don't be panning though, do they?
No, they straight African, man. I think y'all just need to leave them alone and just take the pan. Leave them alone.
So look, so I seen on one day on your channel, I seen your ass was trying to. He was like, man, the bearded told me, but I don't even remember. And I seen you trying to watch some shit on it.
Yeah.
So
did you sleep on this shit?
So did it give you fell asleep on it?
Yeah, but not the first one. I got it's a One Nation. I understand, but I can't do all niggas, and I'm sure not for the mix in with Africans.
Yeah, because I heard you say we not Africans, and Africans look.
No, I didn't say we not. I say I'm not. My mama say we got in because, like I say, and I keep going back to the scripture in the Bible. They tell you don't worry about the genealogies because, man, we didn't start fucking outside the tribes.
But I heard you say that we don't look like we Africans though.
We don't look like we Africans, bro.
So what I would tell you is that at my job, I didn't have plenty Africans from different countries come up to me and ask me where am I from and how long have I been here, and I tell them I always been here. What the hell is you talking about?
And they always ask you that with your cap off because you look like an African.
This motherfucker here, man.
I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, homie. You do slightly look like an African, bro. Yeah, when I had my hair here, they trying to pass me for damn near a Puerto Rican around this bitch. Cause my hair, that's what I'm saying. This is why I know I'm different, cause my family, like if I grow my hair all the way out, I'm gonna have an orange spot. My daughter has it, my mama had it, and it comes around the winter time, it get real orange right there. But I only do it when I got hair. It's the tips of the hair. So I don't know if that's bought out genes, Hey man, but I just know one thing. Whoever we are, whatever we are some unbelievable people if we gonna put our mind to this shit. If we just come up with a plan, that's all we need. That's all we need. I'm trying to figure out.
I got a pan plan.
Yeah, I know you got something in the skillet.
We just got to get the people on board, man. And I ain't talking about a plan to where only a few of us can do it, and because if enough of us do it, they're gonna close the door on it. Because we got them out there too. You feel me? If enough of us get up on it, man, they're gonna try to close the door up on it. You know what I'm saying? From our self-liberation, you feel me? So the only way to truly self-liberate is to detach from this whole fucking political, government, spiritual, religious system of the United States of America Corporation, period, man. You feel me? Come up with our own doctrine to re-indoctrinize ourselves. But at first, we got to go through a lot of debugging.
Oh, dang, that's what's going to take the lot of it, because we debugging and come to turn around, we done debugged some shit we wasn't supposed to debug. I don't know, bro.
No. Mm-mm.
No, I'm not saying us. I'm talking about them. Them every year now is some new shit that they didn't found out to be a lie.
You say every year.
When a nigga in Acres Home told me it was a lie, everything's a lie. My partner always say everything is in the opposite, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you really sit and listen to the news, see, once you become a criminal like I had become in my life, you gotta know how to watch how laws move. This is how they catch the suspects. Like I say, with that situation, the only way they probably been knew where he was at, because you can't just go get a SWAT team right now. They been knew he was there. See what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. They had to issue a warrant, and then they had to investigate before. Yeah.
That shit, that's a process. That's a 24-hour process.
Well, maybe not, because he was a fucking fugitive. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, that shit was expedited. You feel?
Well, I mean, but you got to make sure he's there, because they say niggas done spotted him everywhere. Let them tell it. You know, some people just say they seen him somewhere just to throw the laws off.
Yeah.
You know, so shit. That nigga and right there in their house.
Yeah, that's crazy, because like how many tips did they really act upon before, you know what I'm saying, they actually got
But
this
I'm
one.
say this, if they did jump in the car like Ben and Chris say, shit, that car, he stayed in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, what brought Benny Chris on the channel today, boy?
Man, hey man, sometimes you know, I would, and it took my own to let him, because I wouldn't let him up, bro.
You said it took your who to let him up?
I wasn't in the mood.
Oh, your girl? You said if you want for who?
My own partner that was on there talking.
Okay.
My partner OP.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I had my partner OP talking first. That wasn't Benny Chris talking.
Yeah, I know that was your partner at first. Yeah.
He jumped down when Benny Chris said he'll be a drag queen, but I feel that nigga. I'm like, and I don't understand. Well, the thing about it is, like, bro, I mean, we can say 1,000 things. One thing I know, if I would have seen them niggas running out that hole, I would have been still standing there. Cause now I don't know that, but that alone add up 10 more years on your sentence right there.
Yeah.
And that's just if you get caught close. Hell, nigga, I think they see go high further you go up the road. Whenever you get, like I say, whenever you get a chance, man, I want you to hear a couple of these tracks and see which ones you want to jump on.
Okay. Oh man, but my band lab. What's my band lab, man? Let me see. Hold on. Let me look on here and see if my joint on here.
You say you bearded.
Yeah, it should be bearded conversation. It's got to be that, because Hurricane sent me some shit. I still got to finish that joint.
I need to get some of these hoes out so I can start working on some new tracks. Me and my partner, man.
Man, that shit put me straight to the studio every time I go in this motherfucker. Yeah, I don't even know how to click my profile, bro. But I think it should be bearded conversation though.
Well, shit, if you don't know how to get into your profile, you can't get into the studio.
Yeah, see, you didn't send me something on here. I didn't respond to something on your shit before.
Okay. I might have to just look in.
Yeah, I'm in your inbox and shit.
Oh, okay, that's a bit. Let me go to the home. Oh, you on this one? I know which one you on. You
I'm
on
on
this?
ETMG. That ain't
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
you want.
Nah, but it's
Mm.
on the computer right here.
Okay. Yeah. See, you got so many of them, man. Get rid of all them motherfuckers, man, and consolidate, brother. Hey,
That's what
what
I'm
you think
doing
about?
right now. That's why.
Yeah. What you think about that statement about a motherfucker need to go to the penitentiary to learn how to be a man, though?
Huh. If that's what you think.
That was the
Now,
thing.
I will say this: if a nigga that bad, if a child that motherfucking bad, we can scare straight his ass.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I thank God I was a part of one of those.
Oh wow, you was a part. You ain't tell us that, bloody. You was a part of being
Yeah, I was
scared
a part
straight.
of one of those. When we, no, I wasn't. I wasn't a nigga. I was doing the scared straight.
Yeah, that
I
was it.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we roughing up the little. Well, not roughing them up, but trying to scam because you can't touch them. See, the thing about it is, so we was in Elps, Louisiana. I was doing time down up, but it was Harris County time. Harris County was just so packed at the time, they had to rent out somebody else's shit. But anyway, yeah, man, one of the old school grandsons and some little fat boy look like the fat boy that stole his grandma's car. That look like the little fat, but that little fat boy, he wasn't playing. That nigga like,
Miss
when
CC, you so damn late. We done
who
talked about
said
that. Girl, what was you doing? Miss CC, what was you doing? I read I read a whole fucking article about the damn grows. Girl, what was you at? The time where we see you weren't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, I'm glad you're here though. I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know. Yeah, he got caught in Atlanta. Yeah, that's what we talking about now. You multitasking. Yeah, that's what we talking about now. A little bit. Well, a little bit. We touched on it a little bit now though. But yeah, man. So did y'all scare him straight? Did he ever go back? How did life
shit.
go for him?
I don't know what happened to them little niggas after that.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Yeah, but we couldn't even touch him, but we bumping into him though. I mean, you could touch him, but like you couldn't hear. But that little nigga though, he really squabbled.
Man, he was
He
ready to
wasn't
squabble
playing
with
no
y'all?
game. Hell yeah, he wasn't. Man, nigga, that wasn't playing no games. Dog. He was really on it.
Damn.
But he said some real shit though. He's like, man, y'all can talk to me, but you ain't gonna touch me. I said, I respect that. I had to. He knocked the fire to me. I'm like, shit, I gotta respect that. Yeah, we doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying?
No, but no, y'all ain't, man. Cause when he get in there, shit, motherfucker, man, when you affiliated type shit, man, man, motherfucker be having to get down. Like, man, Brody, like, shit. The purpose of this is to scare you so you won't, even if that ain't how it is in here, man. We don't want you to come in here. We want you to think that's how it is, so you won't even think about trying to be in nowhere like this. You feel me? But his whole mentality shit, he ain't get no fuck. He was gonna do him, be him, and it is what it is. You feel me? See, that's the type of mentality that we don't need to have all the goddamn time.
Yeah, you right about that. Yeah, man, I don't see you nowhere.
How you don't see me if I'm on that inbox?
Now check all my inbox. I mean, what's your name in the inbox then? Because I see everybody else except you. Let's this you. Let me see. It say user with a red fire hat on. And
No, I
anything
ain't got
else?
to say, here you go. Talk about with a red fire had this shit.
Nah, I mean that's the only thing that I would think. Then that's the only one I don't know. So he gotta go.
Let me see. How the fuck do I get back in? So like under these songs like Make It Happen and shit, I comment on them bitches. I don't think that's your inbox though.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Let me go back to the
On the ETMG, how I get in your inbox?
Go to the it'll be a little square up there at the top. Make it happen.
Okay, I see chat. All right, I chat. Yo, I just said yo today on ETMG. I just said yo. Yeah. Or you, because I probably ain't even really set shit up though. You feel me? For real, for real. Let me see some shit. Like, let me see, because I don't even know how to get to my motherfucker. Or is it art? It might be, you know what? It ain't Bearded Conversation. It's my name. It's my name, bro. That's what it is. I'm gonna put it in the private chat. That's why I thought it was Bearded Conversation. All right, it's under my name. My name in the private chat. I just
hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't see that either, nigga. I thought I knew your name, man.
Yeah, you don't see my. How you don't see that? Man.
Hold on, I might have to reset. Hold on, let me refresh it. Nah, I don't give a damn how much I refresh it. I ain't doing that. Hold on, let me close this shit up.
Yeah, but I just put my name in the back chat, so if you type it in, you should be able to get to it.
Okay, let me go over here then. Okay, I see something right here. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. My boy. Now, let's get to business. Now, I'm finna shut it down. Because I'm finna find us a track.
Let's get to business. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, man, now I gotta, and you can walk me through this bullshit band lab one of these days. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh shit! He look, he on the mission. He on the mission, y'all. So that mean I gotta come through. You feel me? That mean I gotta come through because he on the mission. I don't know why, unless he just kicked his ass off again. But yeah, Miss Cece, we talked about that girl. I read a whole article on that. I don't know why you wasn't listening, but I understand, sweetheart. You multitasking. Well, the Two Monkey Man come back, man. Let me move right along. Listen, a child was found shot to death in Washington Park. Cook County Medical Examiner. That's crazy, man. Washington Park, man, is that's always been, you know what I'm saying, a place that ain't been, you know what I'm saying, too good, you know what I'm saying, for motherfuckers to be at. But that's crazy, man. A child though. Let's get to it, man. A male victim who appears to be a child was found shot to death Wednesday morning on Chicago South Side, Chicago police said. The victim was found just before 8 a.m. in the alley in the 6,000 block of South Prairie Avenue in Washington Park. Well, okay, so he wasn't found in the park. He was found in the area of Washington Park. 60th and Prairie. 60th and Prairie. Let me see. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at. That's crazy. It's not clear when the shooting occurred or what led up to it. The victim had a gunshot wound to the chest and was pronounced dead on the scene. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office said that the victim was a child but did not provide an age. There's no one in custody, and Area 1 detectives are investigating. The Chopper 7 was over the scene Wednesday morning, and Chicago police were seen investigating a large area. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Neighbors said they woke up to a large police presence. Some heard gunshots overnight as well. To wake up and hear to hear that, I'm very concerned, neighbor Clyde Caldwell said. This happening maybe in the wee hours of the morning, at night when the kids should have been at home. And my concerns is, where are the parents? Some neighbors did not want to be identified. It's very sad, one said. No child should lose their life. That child should have been at home. He should have not been in the here in the streets. That's crazy, man. Oh man, that's crazy. But y'all, I tell y'all all the time about how, you know what I'm saying, I see these babies outside, and sometimes, due to the fact that their parents might not be, You know what I'm saying? The most fit people to be parents, sometimes shit, they outside with their parents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of them, on drugs and shit, and they be having the kids with them type shit, and it be so sad, bro. It be so sad, bro. And this or that's the generation that's growing into, or that's continuing the cycle of the bullshit that I was just talking to Monkey Man about us trying to debug and get away from. I'm not saying that they can't be saved, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. But situations like that is what put people in those type of situations, you know what I'm saying? To the point where you think, well shit, maybe I can't be saved, or shit, or I'm not gonna be saved because shit ain't shit happened to me. You know what I'm saying, on my brothers and my sisters. So it just be hard, man. Hey, what's going on, Miss Kimber? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. But yeah, man. Man, Miss Kimber, recap, man. We didn't talk about Derrick Rose being caught. You feel me? He got caught. You know what I'm saying? After 5 months and a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? He got caught in Atlanta, man, in the crawl space underneath the crib. You know what I'm saying? They found a gun and 15 pounds of weed inside of the crib. You know what I'm saying? Man, they caught the brother. We talked about Deion Sanders, recap on Deion. He had a few surgeries and also bladder cancer reconstruction surgery. So man, Deion ain't doing too good. At the game last week, they noticed he was limping and shit. So but like I say, man, I've been noticed Deion. And as we know, he already had 2 toes amputated. So yeah, Deion. You know what I'm saying, man? With these surgeries, like I say, man, hopefully, man, he can recover. Or if he got another surgery, man, this be the last surgery. And now we talking about this little boy that just found in the car. It's crazy. It's sad. It's sad, man. And again, yeah, we know crime dropping across the city, but shit, now it's picking. You know what I'm saying? And all they and again, man, we don't know about them numbers, man. A lot of times they say that shit just to keep motherfuckers away. You know. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, and we also talked about Trump saying that JB Pritzker and Mayor Brandon Johnson should be arrested. Oh shit, man. Trump wild as hell. He said, did y'all know he might have a baby on the way with Karuchi? Oh, who might have a baby on the way? Who you talking about? You talking about Dion? Dion ain't having no kids, y'all. Dion. Hey, boy, Dion out here, boy. He say, boy, give me another one in the league, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Damn, nah, ain't no Dion. We have another, you know what I'm talking about? Damn. Hey, this some wild ass shit. A disgraced gym teacher who repeatedly raped a 15-year-old girl was murdered in prison. That's crazy. A convicted middle school teacher who was charged with repeatedly raping a teenage girl has been murdered in the Indiana prison, according to officials. Damn. Well, I mean, you about knew that was coming. You know what I'm saying? You say she might just be bloated though. Look, Miss CC Thomas. Look at you, Miss C. Miss C. Yeah, Miss CC. Miss CC. We need to. Yeah, come on, man. We need to hurry up. So you playing? See, we could be putting out all this motherfucking gossip. You feel? We could be fucking up the land with gossip. You feel me? I don't even do the gossip, but fuck it, I do it with you. We could be fucking it up, man, on the spot with Miss CC and Kyle. Karuchi pregnant. Yeah, we could be fucking it up with all the latest gossip about y'all. Ernest Nichols, 60, was found unresponsive inside his cell at Green Correctional Institution in Maury on Sunday morning around 6:50 a.m. The North Carolina Department of Adults Correctional said the agency performed emergency life-saving procedures and called EMS, who pronounced the 60-year-old deceased at 7:22 a.m. A NCDAC spokesperson told Fox News Digital that Nichols was murdered in his cell nothing. The Green Correctional Institution, noting the Green, I'm sorry, not nothing, noting the Green Correctional Institution is a minimum security prison with dormitory style housing. Nichols was convicted of statutory rape in 2011 and was sentenced to 15 years behind bars. He was set to be released in September of 2027. He ain't make it. Mm. On Tuesday, the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation issued a murder warrant for 41-year-old Wilbur Baldwin. Baldwin, the agency said, was previously convicted of second-degree murder in 2010 in Richmond County. He served. He was served with murder warrant and given no bond. He was returned to the Department of Adult Corrections to continue serving his current sentence. NSSBI spokesperson confirmed to Fox News Digital that no additional details were available, and authorities are waiting for Nichols' autopsy results to be released in full report. Man, he was in jail. Shit, y'all know he got stabbed. What the fuck? 2009, he was arrested at his crib. 2011, he was convicted of statutory rape. In 2025, he was found dead in prison. God damn. Nichols worked at Ransom Middle School in Charlotte as a gym teacher for 14 years after the allegations were made. He was suspended without pay and banned from the grounds. According to local outlet, the disgraced teacher who described himself as a pig raped his 15-year-old victim repeatedly, as well as watching his teen victim have consensual sex with others. Authorities said he had been posing as a teenage posing as his teenage son on Facebook and had sent the teen girl sexual explicit message. This crazy. The victim also alleged that Nichols made inappropriate requests to her, asking her to make up sexual stories and letting him know whenever she entered the shower. An arrest warrant revealed. According to the Mecklenburg District Attorney's Office, Nichols was arrested in October of 2009 at his home. The agency said that the victim's mother confronted Nichols after her daughter shared the abuse. Authorities said that Nichols drove down Highway 73 and threw the video recordings into the woods, but the evidence was retrieved by police. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. On August 5th, 2011, Nichols pled guilty to statutory rape. He was sentenced to 216 to 269 months, 18 to 22 years in North Carolina Department of Corrections. Well, he didn't make it through that sentence. You know what I'm saying? I think they snitched on Derek, not knowing they'll never see that money. You know what? And Miss Miss Kimber, that's what Monk Foxer, aka Monkey Man, was saying. Whoever he was but he was saying whoever he was staying with probably potentially snitched on him. They didn't say if he was staying with somebody, but again, they found 15 pounds of weed and a pistol inside of the crib. Me thinking, hustle and bustle, making little moves, trying to stay low key, or he either hit a lick. You feel me? He did a lick. And I think that's how he was, able to, duck and run. Cause his mother was saying that, the family was being followed and shit by the police, and tailed by the police ever since he escaped from prison. So I doubt if he was really getting too much help from the family. Don't get me wrong, I ain't saying like police the brightest, so motherfucker could have been doing whatever. But I think they probably kind of fell back. So when they fell back, he probably got out here and did whatever, he thought he needed to do. You feel me? He just moving a little bit too slow, But yeah, me and Monkey Man, we had thought about that too. Motherfucker probably tricked on whatever girl he was dealing with or whatever homeboy. You feel me? And like I say, man, you got to be a solid motherfucker, man. He had to know a solid person in order for him not to get, cause man, that's stressful, man. You feel me? Then if you get caught, I get caught type shit. You feel me? Because I'm helping you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Brody, that's man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I think so too, Miss Kimber. Yeah, or y'all, he could have just made a mistake because, like Monkey Man said before he got off, they knew he was there. Don't get me wrong, not me thinking because this is a high profile case and he's a fugitive and shit get expedited. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I asked the question: how many of those tips that he was getting? I mean, how many of those tips that came through to the hotline that they was getting that they followed up on? And like Monkey Man said, sometimes motherfuckers is calling in and giving tips to throw motherfuckers off the trail. And if they throwing you off the trail, because after a while, I know they ain't follow every case. Now I don't know this for a fact, but I know they couldn't have followed every case, y'all. You feel me? Every time a motherfucker called in, I don't think they was on every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't have been. What's going on, Miss Coco? This motherfucker, Miss Coco, man. She always come in with some crazy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Coco. What's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening with you, man? But yeah, man. So yeah, he got caught, man. He locked up now. But shit, it is what it is. Man, listen, like I say, man, if he'd have got up out of here, man, skip town, you know what I'm saying, went to another, I'm talking about got to Mexico, like I say, you know what I'm saying, found a way to get, you know what I'm saying, up out of here, man, he probably would have had a better chance. Just like, but hold on, but like with the ones, like Monkey Man said, it's gonna take some time, 24 hours to get the warrant type shit like that. But then, like I say, if they get these leads and tips, they want to make sure he there before they actually get to there. So if they knew he was there, and that's crazy because they, when they got there, they said they couldn't find him and shit, and they flash bang, smoke, everything, you know what I'm saying? They say the only way they found him was with a dog. And he was hiding up under a crawl space, and he had to know that shit, bro. He should, like I was saying earlier, man. He should have thought of a way to throw the motherfucking dogs out, man. He knew they was gonna bring the dogs out. He had to know. I just want to know why he stayed here. I would have tried to give my best to get to the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. Somewhere. See, you know what? See, you can't even go to Puerto Rico, Miss CC, because we got Puerto Rico on lock too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your ass to Mexico. And once you get to Mexico, man, you gotta figure your way out how to get to Canada or get somewhere else that ain't got shit to do with the United States of America. And don't look back. Don't look back. Same way you hit motherfuckers over the head and you got them 15 pounds. Well, I'm not saying that he hit somebody over the head. We ain't gonna say that. But if he did, the same way you did that shit, you needed to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you got to where you're going to survive. You know what I'm talking about, man? Because see, but then you don't want to put yourself in the situation over there neither. Because then you get to talking, and then you're already an American. Oh man, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you might not listen. You might not want to do that shit neither, because the chance probably would have been real slim doing that shit too. Real slim doing that shit too. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Real slim doing that shit too. So I don't know, man. But like I say, you could have think about it like this. It was only a matter of time before he got caught, or shit, he could have kept on the run. But like I say, I don't think he did that shit here. Just like with homeboy that was posting all that shit. You feel me? Like, come on, man. With AI and all that shit and triangulations and drones and all that crazy goof ass shit, man. Ain't no way in the hell I'd have been posting on Instagram, Facebook, or no other social media site, bro. You feel me? So they can lock a pinpoint nothing. You feel me? Even if it was a fucking burner phone or whatever, man, they go to that shit, see what you think. Man, come on, man. Hell nah, man. They got too much spy shit out here. You feel me? Nah, not I. Not I. I would have never did that. I would have never did that. But yeah, man, they got this motherfucking whack ass gym teacher, man. They killed him, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, some good news before we get up out of here, y'all. We ended on some good news, man. Well, I don't know how good this news is. We'll find out if it's true in the foreseeable future. It says Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of a Gaza peace plan. Oh shit! This Trump saying this. Oh shit! Oh shit! We don't know how this might turn out. This Trump saying this. It says Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of peace of his peace plans to pause fighting and release at least some of the hostages and prisoners. U.S. President Donald Trump said Wednesday, God dog it, in announcing the outlines of the biggest breakthrough in months in the 2-year-old war. It's not a 2-year-old war, but revisiting a war that's been going on for the past 2 years. This means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed upon line as the first step towards a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. Trump wrote on social media, all parties will be treated fairly. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said on social media, with God's help, he will bring them all home. Hamas said separately that the deal would ensure the withdrawal of Israeli troops as well as allow for entry of aid in exchange of hostages and prisoners. Hamas plans to release all 20 living hostages this weekend. People familiar with the matter told the Associated Press while the Israeli military will begin a withdrawal from the majority of Gaza, it was not immediately clear whether the parties have made any progress on thornier questions about the future of the conflict, including whether Hamas will demilitarize, as Trump has demanded, an eventual governance of the war-torn territory. But the agreement, nonetheless, marks the most monumental development since a deal in January and February that involved the release of Israeli hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. And I guess this is good, man. I guess it could be a start to something you know that's been going on for ages. This 2 year modern day present war between them, this shit has been going on forever. So the deal was solidified in Egypt after days of negotiations centered on Trump's back peace plan that he hopes will ultimately result in a permanent end to the war and bring about a sustainable peace in the region. The war began with Hamas' October 7, 2023 attack on Israel that killed about 1,200 people, many of them civilians, and took 251 hostages. Israel's retaliatory military campaign has left tens of thousands of Palestinians dead, devastated Gaza, and upended global politics. Trump expressed optimism earlier in the day by saying that he was considering a trip to the Middle East within a matter of days. Man, you better stay your ass over here, Trump. Listen, that I don't think that I might not think is a good idea. Matter of fact, carry your ass over there. Go on, Trump. Go. Yeah. Matter of fact, go on over there. Yet another hint of a deal came later in that the event of the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio passed Trump on a note, on the White House stationery that read, "You will need to approve a True Social post soon, so you can announce deal first." The True Social is the president's preferred social media platform. Yeah, that's what he always comment on. So, yeah. So he said he may travel to the Middle East, man, and he claimed a deal is very close. So, if they can stop the fight, I think it'll be a good thing. It's something that I think that will happen. Got a good chance of happening. I may go there sometimes toward the end of the week, maybe on a Sunday actually, and we'll see. But there's a very good chance negotiations are going along very well. Trump said at the opening of a round table on the left wing violence. Our final negotiation, as you know, is with Hamas, and it seems to be going well. Trump added, so we'll let you know. If that's the case, we'll be leaving probably on Sunday, maybe Saturday, maybe a little later than Saturday evening, but that seems to be our schedule. Trump later specified he will most likely be going to Egypt, but left open the possibility that he would visit war-torn Gaza. Secretary of State Rubio joined the roundtable event late and walked over to Trump At one point, he whispered something in his ear, and that's when he gave him a note. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but yeah, man, like, if Trump can do that, you know what I'm saying? And look, and let me tell y'all something. And what's crazy is, if Trump accomplishes this, do y'all know what the fuck this is gonna do for him? Stick to your guns, man. People, stick to your gun. I'm telling you right now, if he accomplishes this, damn, nah, I ain't hear about they taking the Tamale lady. Oh, nah, you see shit the other day I showed on my show, man. They shot the preacher in the head. You feel me? So that's crazy. That's crazy. No, I ain't know they took the Tamale lady. But yeah, man, man, y'all, listen, man, distractions. We always talk about distractions and diversions and all this old extra shit, man. Listen, if Trump managed to pull this off and he can bring peace over there, you know what I'm saying? And then he work on this Russian and Ukraine shit, bro. I'm telling you, man, they setting it up, man. They setting it up. They setting it up for him to go down as the greatest, baby. They gonna make him the GOAT. I'm telling you, man. They gonna make him the GOAT, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. They gonna make him the GOAT. You think? She said, you think this is gonna make people like him or something? Yeah, hell yeah. On a global scale, Miss CC. Yeah. Yeah. This gonna put him in the spot he need to be in right here. Let him in this. And then go over there and work on that Russia and Ukraine. That's gonna put him in a very valuable spot. Now, would he fuck that spot up? That's yet to be seen. I ain't saying he ain't gonna fuck it up. He pissed too many people off, you know. I hear that. I get you. I get you. But I'm telling you, if he able to accomplish, and let me tell you something, this ain't gonna even be no great feat or accomplishment. This is probably something that they coming up with on their own. But for him to even just implement or interject himself inside of this to make it seem like he's the one that's causing all this to be done. Oh, Trump, man, listen, either his publicist or Trump, somebody know what the fuck they doing somewhere. You know what I'm saying? See, where they fuck up at Miss CC is when they let him get to talking and shit. You feel me? See, ain't nobody figured out how to keep his motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, conversation to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? Trump get in front of them cameras and he, you know, talking about he gets starstruck. You feel me? Just get to saying shit. You know, talking about just running at the mouth. You feel me? And then don't get me wrong. Not only that, the damn policies and executive orders and shit he was trying to sign, and also going against the federal judges and shit, orders and shit that they decreeing and shit like that, man. But again, like I stated earlier, though, bro, if I was the president, man, y'all, and I wanted to assert my authority, shit, I'm exerted. Fuck what y'all got going on. What y'all talking about? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it Miss CC. Real shit. Mama, if you was the president, I would expect you to do the same thing. You feel me? Now, don't get me wrong. Motherfucker, we're going to think it's wild, you know, a little outrageous. You feel me? But shit, I'm the president. Respect me. Do what I need you to do. Do what I say do. You feel? I ain't saying it's right. You know, I ain't going to say it's wrong. But sometime in the situation, man, when you trying to sway some shit, you know what I'm saying, to go in your favor, that's what you do. And shit, that's what Trump's doing. You know what I'm saying? He hitting all these blue states. You know what I'm saying? Telling their ass to get out and lay down. You know what I'm talking about? He Benny Siegel in my fight. You feel me? State property in my fight. You feel me? Get out and lay down. You know what I'm saying? Right now, especially since he got the authority and the control, then since the government is shut down, come on. We need to I need to look that up and see see where the judicial stand when it's a government shutdown. Can they still stop shit, do shit, say shit, make shit happen, veto shit? You know what I'm talking about? Because if it's a government shutdown, shit, ain't nobody listening to nobody. So now, since it's a government shutdown, Miss CC, he about can do whatever the fuck he want to do, regardless of whether y'all like him or not, because we already voted for him. You know, just like yesterday, I already said, man, they brought these motherfuckers over here, man, so they can vote for them, and now you kicking their ass out. You feel me? Or he gonna cause it where, you know what I'm saying, the states that's in the United States of America that used to be countries is gonna self-implode on each other. You feel me? And see, and here it go. The people, what we gonna do? You feel me? Who we gonna look for leadership? Are we still gonna have a government? You know, what type of compliance are we gonna have? You know what I'm saying? What type of rules and regulations and structure? I mean, I ain't saying this shit gonna fall apart, but listen, let me tell y'all something. In them Mad Max movies, when shit be looking like that shit on his way. And y'all ever notice, and I done said this shit once before, you ever notice how every futuristic fucking, anything futuristic, now they call them Dipsotonian or whatever the fuck type films or whatever, right? Everything in the future look like a fucking barren wasteland. Everything look like ain't no hope for shit in the world in every futuristic movie. But once you get inside shit, you see all the computers and all the high-tech shit. But once you go outside, them motherfuckers, it's primitive to the motherfucker. You might as well be back in the Stone Age. And if this shit implode, and guess what? And what that's gonna do, and what we think it wouldn't do, we would think that, okay, well, that means now when our enemies gonna come over here and take over, guess what? Every fucking government gonna start falling. And that's how we get to the Mad Max point. It's gonna be, man, it's gonna be a motherfucking tale. This man's listening to no one except the voice. Hey, it's crazy that you said, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna throw this out there for you, Trump. Hey, good shit, Queen Goddess. Hey, just because you said that, Miss CC, Trump, man, if you ever come across this Trump, you need to walk out to that Randy Orton theme song. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. Yeah, they talk to me. Oh, that's my shit, y'all. My bad. I'm a wrestling fan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, that might be why. Well, that ain't why I like rock and roll, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of them motherfuckers come out to a lot of that heavy metal shit. You know what I'm talking about? I be fucking with it. You feel? But no, but that Trump, that need to be Trump thing song. That right there need to be Trump thing song. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. Hey, that was on point. You said the man don't listen to nobody except the voice in his head. You feel? Hey, but listen, I've been hearing a lot of things about Trump health too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's the healthiest you know what I'm saying, bird in the nest right now. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and I don't wish none of that on nobody, but he might not make it through this president. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They say his health ain't doing too good. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he look good. He look all right to me. You feel me? But you know, that could be a facade and a hoax too. You know what I'm saying? You know, clean him up, make him look good about that. You feel me? But when he in behind closed doors, you know, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably about looking forward to JD Vance maybe taking over the last 2 years of his term, or maybe the last year of his term. Who knows? Or maybe he'll go to full term. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then guess what? You know, if they get the government back up and running and shit get back to where it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? And what if the motherfucker, hey, I ain't think about this, y'all. What if that motherfucker shut down the whole time while he the president? What if the Democrats say, fuck it? We not going with nothing. And we gonna stay shut down. Again, Mad Max. And I gotta check and see, you know, if the judicial branch can overturn and you know, have some say so in that. You know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Who knows with this government, with this system we living in. But listen, y'all, man, it was a good time, man. I fucked with y'all tonight, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for being in the building tonight, man. Hey, do me one more favor before y'all get up out of here with me.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, listen, man. Hey, man, listen, from the bottom of my heart to the top of my mind, listen, it wouldn't be no bearded conversation without y'all, man. Peace, blessings, and abundance, man. I love y'all. Don't forget, man, when you wake up in the morning on your way to work, on your way to church, on your way to the store, corner store, whether it be the grocery store, the mini mart, or your neighbor's front door or back door, you feel me? Ask them if they heard about bearded conversations, man. And if not, when they pull their phone out after they type it in, make sure y'all hitting that sub button for them. Listen, y'all, we at 895, man. We trying to get 1,000, man. I should have been at 1,000. Listen, man, make sure y'all sharing this. Make sure, listen, it don't cost nothing to sub up to the channel, man. It don't cost nothing to hit a like button. Man, go on over there, man. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your aunties, your uncles, you feel me? Tell everybody to subscribe, man. Let's get them in the building. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and when they come over, shit, it might make for a better show. You feel me? This is an open platform, open forum. And you know, we be having all walks of life up on this motherfucker. You feel me? So yeah, man. Help your boy reach that goal. Y'all know I love y'all, man. Y'all know y'all the family, man, and y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Before I get up out of here, I'm gonna leave you like how I came to you, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time before we get up out of here, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. GBA Radio, man. GBA Radio. Big ups to Brody for hitting the screen, man. Hit that like button for me, man. Go ahead and share it one time, man. We up out of here, man. I hate you missed it, but go ahead and hit the rewatch if you want to rewatch it, man. We talked about Derrick Rose, you know what I'm saying, a little Trump, you know what I'm saying, a little Hamas and shit, you know what I'm saying, Deion Sanders and his health, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, man. It was a good little stream, man, you feel me? But yeah, you know, we didn't reach that time. I'm trying to get back on my time schedule, man. You know, I've been going over a lot, man, with these 7, 8, 6-hour streams and shit, man. Your boy be tired. But yeah, man, and don't forget to master those 5 key components of life, y'all. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time on the way out the door, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget to E40 that thing, man, and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support go a long, 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 long way, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, don't meet us here, beat us here. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all. And y'all know what it is. With that being said, man, hey, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music, man. So to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, man, we out, y'all. When I'm going to get up out of here now, on, man, it's a wild ass Wednesday. All right, since it's wild ass Wednesday, man, you know what I'm saying? We turn up a little bit. We'll turn up a little bit. This is wild ass Wednesday. Hey, man, big shout out to Coach Ricky and the EGE Bears, man. They won we won the last 2 games. I ain't go to the game because I wound up going to my son game. My son first varsity game was last Saturday. Shit, he got another varsity game this Saturday. Hopefully he get a little more playing time. You feel me? But you know, talking about and they lost their JV game. Shit, you know what I'm saying? That's Sunday, but I had to go to work. I couldn't see it. But big ups to Coach Ricky and the EGE Bears, man. They won both their games last weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to him for continuing to grow his program, man. And for being a mentor to these young men, you know what I'm saying, out here, man. So we need a lot more of that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you want to learn how to be a man, it ain't about going to jail, man. It's about good brothers out here, man. Providing that mentorship, that companionship, that friendship, and that good fellowship to the youth with the effective communication and the actions and the thing that they do and being understanding. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, let's pick up these hammers, these nails, this steel, this wood, or whatever we need, man, and let's start rebuilding, our villages and our community. You know what I'm saying? One at a time. With that being said, y'all, peace and love. And we out. Yeah, we gonna get up out of here on Coach Rick. Let's do it.
Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? Hauling his feelings cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoked his homie and he can't get his get back. Why y'all in my business? Shot rack shit, yeah, we really lit at. Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why y'all in my business? Hauling his feelings cause he can't get his bitch back. Why y'all in my business? Smoked his homie and he can't get his get back. Why y'all in my business? Shot rack shit, yeah, we really lit at. These niggas be bitches, they all in they feelings. On my dick, why they all in my business? Don't do that, little nigga, them niggas come get you. Stop crying when they look at your picture. Don't feel shit but the man in the mirror. I'm thorough, so I don't shake hands with these niggas. Put pipe in his face, he like call up them niggas. I slap for my guy, bitch, I'm one of them members. Green light for Cambo, Capone, dollar signs, bitch, I'm Gotti gang. 12-7, big stepper, 7-4 before I got potty trained. Still on the 7, I'm rolling up Ronnie, they already know that shit never changed. Still that little hustling nigga, you pull up on me and you know I got everything. Why y'all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why he all in my business? All in his feelings cause he can't get his bitch back. Why he all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his kid back. Why he all in my business? Shot rack shit, yeah, we really live that. Why he all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why he all in my business? All in his feelings cause he can't get his bitch back. Why he all in my business? Money. Smoke this homie and he can't get his kid back. Yeah. Why he all in my business? Yeah. Shot rack shit, yeah, like we really live that. It's money. I be super sick, niggas say something. Why these niggas whole life be made up? We really shoot niggas in real life, it's regular. Man, I'm trying to tell him it's real, ain't don't get sprayed up. Pull off in the Charlie like I stole it. Ain't no running up, I got it on me. I'm a gang member, but you know that. Diamonds in the Jacob, but I rock it like a Rolex. Pocket full of money, never bitch up on the homies. Nigga, no amount of money made me switch up on the homies. Man, I put that on the gang. This ain't no chain, it's a trophy. My reputation is golden. I bought a banger, then sold it right after I put in that work. I went back on the block and reloaded, unloaded, reloaded, unloaded, reloaded. My target, get low, do my dirt by my load. Green light for house and Gotti Capone, dollar sign, bitch, I'm 20 gang. 12-7, super 6-7-4 before I got potty trained. Still on the 7, I'm twisting my back and I stay in my bag, I ain't never changed. Bitch, don't even waste your time, I take your life, can't take my change. Why he all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why he all in my business? All in his feelings cause he can't get his bitch back. Why he all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his kid back. Why he all in my business? Shot rack shit, yeah, we really live that. Why he all in my business? Nah, nigga, don't do that. Why he all in my business? All in his feelings cause he can't get his bitch back. Why he all in my business? Smoke this homie and he can't get his kid back. Why he all in my business? Shot rack shit, yeah, we really live that.
Hey, man, y'all know what I like to say before we get up out of here, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. Y'all know what it is. When we come together, may we always meet on the level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always part up. I'm sorry, y'all. Once, once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, family. Hey, one last time, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Peace and love. And we out, man. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, man. Thumping Thursday, 9 p.m. Central Time to 11, man. Be in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. And your boy out, man. Miss CC. Damn, and I still ain't called you. Miss CC, man, y'all get your shit together because these Wednesdays could just be me and you, and we can do that gossip shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Set it up. You know what I'm talking about? I forget. I'm gonna look at what the thing called, and I might have to send you my shit, and you might have to send me your shit so we can simultaneously start. Matter of fact, we ain't even got to do that. No, we don't. Because if you on stream, y'all, all you gotta do is just you can hit the button at the top when we go live and just stream to both channels so that way it'll be out. There we go. We ain't even problem fixed. We ain't even gotta do. There we go. There we go. That's how we fix that. But yeah, but we got to get that Wednesday thing going, man. You got to get that win. And fellas, too, before I go, man, hey, man, that night, man, when I had the fellas up here on the panel, even though it went a little left, hey, man, that shit was kind of dope, man. We need to do another men's. We need to do a men's night, too, man. We need to get it. He said, okay, well, I'll get it together. Yeah, we need to do another men's night. We need to have a night, man, with just the brothers on the panel, man. We talk about different shit, you know, talking about, man. I don't mind arguing with some of y'all, man. Fuck it, let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? We can argue. GBA, man, maybe you could join us on these panels and shit sometime. But I want to try to do a men's joint, too, man. You know, bring a different flavor, man. Bring some different aspects, you know, besides me. You know, just always giving, you know what I'm saying, or voicing what, you know, I might feel. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I know I allow y'all to come up and voice y'all opinion because it's an open platform, open forum. You know, and I love when y'all, you know what I'm saying, add to the conversation or the topic of discussion. But, you know what I'm saying, man, we need to do a men's night, man. You know what I'm saying? 8 to 10 brothers up on the panel, man. You know, a few topics, and you know what I'm saying, we just go. Of course, respectively with decorum. You know, maybe time each other, and you know what I'm saying, give each other, you know what I'm saying, our peace and love and respect. You feel me? You know, throughout the discourse that we gonna have, and let's get it. But yeah, Miss Cece, man, just like you dropped that about Karuchi and the pregnancy. Oh man, hey, listen, we can run wild with it, man. We can get it. You feel me? Me and you, and however long you want to do it. If you want to do it an hour, if you want to do it 2 hours, if you want to do it 30, 45 minutes, you feel me? Let me know how you want to structure it, man. We can get it, man. You get all the gossip, and I listen. I'll rock out with you. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, we up out of here, man. Don't forget to don't forget to hit that like button, man. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to come back now. You hear?
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said.